Alright, welcome back to the video. This is a video on how to make a Vrchat crasher. If everything in use this video is going to be in my tool section in my server, audio graveyard, link in description, everything except for the model. If you want the model that I'm using, go to my friend server, Paolo's Cat Gang, go into useful stuff, and get the Paolo's Gato share. I probably said that wrong, my bad. But he also has some more useful stuff in here that is not on my server. And if you want any asset, I usually have it in the asset channel. I have tons of assets in here, a lot of shaders, a lot of everything. Well, we're going to start this off. First thing you're going to need though is going to be Unity Hub, which if you just go on my server after you verify, and let me just shut those real quick. In starter stuff, you're going to see the rules, and then just go to verification, click verify. You can see the whole server at that point. But then all you need to do is just go down to the tools, click the second link, if I'm right, yeah. Click it, click download, and then just click save, and then run Unity Hub, which I already have Unity Hub installed, so I don't need to worry about that. But there you go, my bad. Then you want to click this link after you download and run the Unity install download link or exe. Click install. It's gonna ask you to go to Unity Hub, but it's already gonna put me in there if I'm right. Yeah, it's gonna be in the installs, and it's just gonna pop up, which I'm using the old SDK, well, not the old SDK, but an old Unity version, which is more better. It doesn't seem as complicated to me. But the thing you're gonna see is probably gonna be this. But just make sure you have the Android build support, Android SDK and SDK tools, and then the tvOS build support, and of course Microsoft Visual Studio 2019. And you don't have to install anything else, but you can if you want to. I don't really see a point. But you're gonna click new project. If you have the newer Unity, just click right here. You don't have to have that one, but just name it whatever you want. But then just click create project. I already have a project, so I'm just gonna open that up. But in the meantime, while that's opening, make sure you install the Bloodborne SDK. It's a modded SDK, so you don't get banned as fast. Then you need Toggle Assistant. It helps you make toggles instead of doing the whole process of making toggles. And then download the Mesh Crasher, Lagger, depends on how you want to use it. But I will see you when Unity is open. Alright, since now we're into Unity, we're gonna go get the Bloodborne, because that's the first thing you need to import, which I have in my files, which is 2019 SDK. And you just want to double click it, and it should pop up. If it doesn't pop up, I'll show you another way in just 1 second after this decompresses. Alright, another way to do this is you right click down here or onto the assets right there, and then you're going to see import package, and then click custom package, then find the Bloodborne SDK. But after that, make sure you click import. But I'm going to say this, if you're using 2019, use 3.2.0. It's one of the better SDKs. It's the most recent for this Unity version. But if you're using the newest Unity, which is 2022.3.22 F1, then you're gonna need the newest Bloodborne, which link in the description is going to be the server where you can get it. It's going to be right here. And once you're in the server, look for the Bloodborne tab, look for public, and get the newest Bloodborne, which you just got to click that link, and it should pop you up on their website, and you just download it. But you see if this is finally done importing. But I'm going to cut again and come back when it's fully imported. Okay, when importing, you're going to see this. It's going to say upgrade. Don't do that if you're using the old SDK. Then if you do see this when you're using the old SDK, just click cancel. It's going to redo this. It's going to continue. But after it's like, oh, you see when we get there, because yeah. Sometimes it takes people longer, sometimes it doesn't. But for me, it takes a little bit longer to import everything. I don't know why. Probably because I'm using an old like PC. But yeah, you're gonna see this Bloodborne tab. It's not fully done importing yet though, so textures are still importing. But you're gonna see this. Just click out of it. You can read it if you want to, but really, not really important. Okay, since now it's done importing, you're going to click the Bloodborne tab. You're going to see control panel. You're going to click the control panel. Then it's going to say username and password. I'm blurring this out because it has my email and password already on it. But you're going to see also a thing called remember. You can check that so you don't have to keep putting in your password and username over and over. Then you're going to click login. I'm going to change the, I'm going to stop this, well not, hold up, okay, I'm going to stop this recording real quick and then get my code real quick. After you put the code in, you're going to see that the Builder Tab Manager asset open up, which you don't really need this for now. I just like logging in first before you import everything else. But after you import the Bloodborne and you finish that, you're going to get your model, which I have it in here. Import, same thing. If it doesn't show that up, you just right click the bottom assets and it will show up again. And for now, I'm just going to pull my model out right now. Right click on this and it's going to see unpack completely, uncompact it, then go back to your assets channel. If you clicked in there too much, then you're going to find the mesh, Clutch Boy mesh, and I have it right here. But in my server you're not going to have it in there because, you know, it's not, how do you explain it? I don't know, because I made the message in my documents, but you're just going to get it here. It's probably going to be in your download folder. Just pull it in, then hold it. I would back up for this part if you have a low-end PC, but you pull it in. That's the mesh. You can copy and paste it 2 times. If you do any more than 2 times, it's going to break on you. Then you want to get rid of that. Oh, I also should have mentioned this. You should have import your toggle assistant. Which is I just double click. You can right click at the bottom every single time, but that just gets annoying to me. So this mesh, the way I have it, it should It shouldn't get security checked unless you copy and paste it twice or 3 times, but I recommend for the PC side that you copy and paste it 3 times. Even though it's going to get security checked on the Quest side, just remove a few of them, and then yeah, it shouldn't crash into you at all. I should also mention that. But you're gonna click right there on the arrow, right there. You're gonna keep going down. I did not mean to do that. Go down to your spine, the chest, and then to the neck, and then to the head. You're gonna pull this on so it doesn't crash you. If you have this anywhere else on the body, it will kill you. But you're gonna right click it. Well, actually, I'm gonna make this a little bit more powerful, so I'm gonna copy and paste it twice. Or Control D. You could just do Control D. But if you have them hidden, make sure you get both of them and then turn them on, so that when you turn this on, it will all be on at the same time. I like rotating my stuff because, yeah, it just looks better. Because now when I turn it on, it will should be a little laggy like that. Unless you have a high-end PC, and then you should be fine. Create toggle. You're gonna have to right click on there. I should mention that. But yours, it's not gonna show up like this. It's gonna. I forgot to mention that you need animations, which you're gonna click on here. Go to the avatar descriptor. Then you're gonna see playable layers, which I'm gonna reset these real quick to see what you guys see. But then you're gonna click custom on the playable layers, and then you need the expressions custom. If you don't do this, I'll show you what happens. You right click on the toggle assistant. Boom, it says it has no parameters for it. But you're gonna go back and you're gonna right click at the bottom, create Vrchat, avatars, and parameters. You can name it whatever. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Create avatars and expression menu, and then the final thing you do, create, and then animator controller. It's right below these, and then just name it FX so you know it's the FX. Click back on the avatar. Ooh. And then you want to pull these into the slots. Oh, you have to click that. Make sure you click it. Then you want to right click back on this. And then I'm just gonna name it Mesha. And then create simple toggle. And if it only shows on your side of the PC, like if you're on PC and you want to crash other users, and if it only shows for you, it doesn't get anybody else, make sure you have it on synced. If it's not on sync, it's not going to work for other people. Also, if I'm going to mention this, if it's on default state, it will also not show for other people. Well, if it's not on synced, that means you won't even see it either, too. I should have also mentioned that. Then you're going to go back to the Bloodborne tab, open up control panel, and it's going to be on builder. Name it something. Video. Create a thumbnail, which I'm just going to capture from scene. I should probably get closer actually. Where's the cat at? Oh, there it is. Capture from scene and capture. You don't have to do it that way. You can select new thumbnail and you can use any picture, and then click auto fix so the mesh doesn't, so it can be fixed down to the Vrchat polynomial. See how it has 200 and like almost 50,000 polygons? That should work for Quest if I'm right, but then you're just gonna click build and publish right now. I'm not gonna upload to the quest side right now. Wow, I might as well. I'm already here. But you're just gonna click it. Sometimes it takes a minute for the thing to pop up, but you see it. It looks like when you're importing other assets. But this should be faster because there's nothing else in the project. If there's a lot of stuff in the project, then it will not, how to explain it? It'll go slow. See how fast this is going? Alright, so once it's at the end of that, it's just a bundling and compressing data. Let that sit. Don't mess with it. I mean, you can move it if it allows you, but don't click cancel. You click cancel, it's going to stop this from building, and it's going to say failed to upload avatar or something like that. There it is. And this says avatar build. If you click cancel upload, it's going to stop this, and you have to redo that whole process. Getting the signature, which I'm going to open up Vrchat. File uploaded, getting the signature so it can tell it's your account, and then boom, upload success. You can see it on the website. If you click right there, it should pull up on the website for you right here. Which Vrchat should open, but once Vrchat opens, I will put the video back up, and then you get to see how good the mesh actually works. Okay, since now the Vrchat is loaded up, give this 1 second. You can also upload while in Vrchat. It's just it's gonna take a while for it to show up in your thing. Though that at least happens to me. But since I only uploaded to the PC side because I forgot to do the Android side, it's only gonna say PC right there. Which that means Quest users can't see that and they can only see your fallback. But not clicking into this, cat's here, works. Shouldn't crash you if you pull out. You see, no crash. I'll walk near that mirror, it's gonna crash me, or at least lag me. Yep. So it looks like they need maybe 3 more quest boys for PC side, and then it should crash them. But for now, you can see it's kind of laggy. Oh, I say kinda, it's really laggy. My screen is like freezing here and there. Let's see if I can back up. Then, let's see. So they can still move, it's just going to be really laggy for them. But here's the download size for only 3 of them. So this could work for quest side too. I think 3 of them could work for it. Bones, this is all the stats on them. You can pause the video at any time. Just scrolling up. But yep, if you need anything, need any help, ask in one of these 2 servers, Powell's Cat Gang or mine. Just ask in the general chats. Mine is going to be in general stuff, you'll see it. And Powell server, it's going to be in Cat Talk, which people are talking in there right now. Well, they were. That was like an hour ago. They're getting help. Everything, all the links will be in the description. My server, Powell server, and the Bloodborne server will be in the description if you need any help from Bloodborne. If that's not popping up, if the Bloodborne isn't going to pop up, ask in support right here. Just get a new post and then boom.